The dark architecture of your scrolling addiction. Time doesn't vanish, it gets taken. At 2 a.m., your thumb is still moving. Endless feed, endless glow, a corridor with no exit. Most people think they lost track of time. They didn't, it was extracted. 5 hours of every day dissolve into a vertical black hole you carry in your hand. Not an accident, not a glitch, a system. The architecture is deliberate, dark by design, engineered to keep you inside. The man who invented infinite scroll called it behavioral cocaine. Not a metaphor, a confession. The endless feed wasn't created to serve you. It was created to study you, trigger you, loop you, scroll, reward, wait, reward again. A dopamine device disguised as convenience. A slot machine, engineered for your attention span. Each swipe asking a single question. Will this one hit? This isn't entertainment. It's extraction masked as choice. Interfaces sculpted to bypass your agency. Algorithms tuned to your weaknesses, not your interests. UX patterns that turn time into currency. Your currency. You think you're scrolling, but the feed is scrolling you. This analysis isn't here to warn you, or save you, or fix your habits. It's here to expose the blueprint, to decode the machinery behind the glow, the invisible architecture that maps your impulses, the system that keeps you awake at 2 a.m., thumb moving, eyes burning, time leaking. You're not addicted, you're architected. The dopamine architecture, why you crave just one more. Your apps don't reward you, they condition you. Modern platforms don't wait for your attention, they manufacture it. At the center of the machinery is dopamine. Not pleasure, not happiness, just reward. A chemical ping that says, do that again. Each time you see something gratifying, a laugh, a like, a message, your brain leaks a small electrical promise. Not enough to satisfy, just enough to pursue. But the system doesn't give rewards consistently. It gives them unpredictably. Psychologists call it variable reinforcement, the strongest form of behavioral control ever documented. A mechanism that keeps gamblers glued to machines and keeps you glued to your feed. You swipe, you wait, you hope, you pull the digital lever again. Tristan Harris compared pull to refresh to a slot machine handle. He wasn't exaggerating. He was describing the blueprint, because most swipes give you nothing. And that's the trick. The emptiness builds anticipation. The anticipation builds desire, and desire builds the loop. Anthropologist Natasha Schull calls it a ludic loop, a cycle with no story, no destination, just repetition engineered to feel inevitable. First, the cue, boredom, curiosity, silence. Then, the seeking. Your thumb moves, your mind scans. You're hunting without knowing what for. Then, the hit. A meme, a surge of likes, a notification dripping with significance that doesn't really exist. The reward resets the desire. The desire renews the loop. You don't break it, it reloads itself. This cycle isn't psychological, it's neurological. Social media activates the same reward circuits in the brain as tangible payoff. The nucleus accumbens lights up like a switchboard, especially in younger brains still learning what to crave. Every red badge, every ping, every tiny alert is a synthetic win, a microdose of engineered relevance. You think you're scrolling for entertainment. You're scrolling for regulation, for relief, for numbness. People describe their feeds as a refuge, a buffer from stress, loneliness, silence. But the void doesn't get filled. It gets quieted, briefly, then reopened. The system doesn't comfort you. It tranquilizes you just enough to keep you coming back for the next hit. You aren't chasing dopamine. Dopamine is chasing you. You've seen how the system pulls you in. In the next episode, you'll see the part it never wanted you to notice. Not the feed, not the dopamine, the architect behind all of it.